If y'all missed yesterday's video, we got some lights put up in the first shipping container, the shipping container that we're going to be working on our projects. And I am really excited because right now I am building the forms for the concrete countertops that are going in our entertainment center. Y'all will see the process of this over the next couple of days. And then I'm going to do a video at the end where I show the entire project start to finish, kind of as a how-to type video. It's 7 o'clock again this morning, trying to get out here and get these forms built before it gets hot. So these are the right angle forms. It's got 2 inch on one side, it's got 1 inch or 1.5 inch on the other. We're doing 1.5 inches thick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to screw down this first side, and then I got to go measure and see how wide our countertops need to be, and then we'll screw down the rest of them and build 2 jigs or 2 forms that will then be what we pour our concrete into. Here's our beautiful, almost finished entertainment center. It's almost been finished for like a month now. So this is where our countertops are going. Yeah. And we need them to be... What's up, boys?
I might make it a roof on top.
Yeah, that's kind of what we're making. We're making a roof.
Yeah. I don't work over here next.
Are you stuck? So I think we're going to do 19 inches by however long this is. So it is 19 by 55 inches, and both of them are the same. So what I'm going to do is lay this out and take some measurements here. Let's see how long this is. I think these are 6 foot. $55 plus 55 is 110. Okay, these are 90 inches long. So 55, we need to cut 4 of these at 55 inches. Now these cut super easy. It's just plastic. So I will take them over to the chop saw and use the chop saw. So I just used a screw to mark the top of this because a pencil is really hard to see on the black plastic. So I'm going to line all these up, cut them all at once. Now we need 2 40-inch pieces. No, they're 35. To be honest, this stuff is awesome. I can use it for some sort of other project. I'm not sure what I'll use it for, and these ones will theoretically be reusable. But I see something really bad happening. You see that sun touching that container? That means this thing is about to pop off and be 1,000 degrees. So I am racing the clock here. Now with this, you want to make sure you've got really good melamine, a really good flat, clean surface. And I will come through and clean it the last time before I actually start the project for the concrete. I'll come through and end up cleaning it again just to make sure that it's perfect. I'm going to go cut 2 40-foot sticks off of this. You know what, actually, I'm going to cut this in half. We'll run it long, and then I don't have to worry about it lining it up exactly. It'll have a little bit of extra. Perfect. It'll have a little bit of extra, which will make it nice to actually finish putting together, as I'll show y'all. So what I like to do with this to get my first 2 edges really square is to square it off of the melamine. Usually your factory edge on these is pretty dang close. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to go here, measure it off, make sure we're square, and we're going to go square off of all of that, off of the edges. And then what I'm using is just some drywall screws. These are way too long, but they're all that I got, and I want to get this done, so I'm using them. Typically, you would use a much shorter screw. Pokes out the bottom of the wood, but that's all right. Make sure we got a tight tight joint right here. Now we will use some silicone to make sure that the joint is really tight and give us a nice transition edge, but those edges I can't even get my fingernail underneath them, so that's exactly what you want. Now it is time to measure our inside 19 inches. And I'm gonna do this and mark it with a pencil so I don't have to chase my line at all. All right, that is how easy it is. This is one form, completely framed out. I mean, it was like 15 screws, cut it, 15 screws, throw it together, and now we have a extremely solid, perfectly flat form that we can pour our concrete to. So I'm gonna do the same thing with this next one. Since I'm doing two that are identical, I am just going to butt that up and screw it down, measure, and screw that one down, and I'll have both of my forms completed. So that is how you build a cast-in-place mold for concrete. It's a super simple process, especially if you buy the products from Z Counterform. It comes all put together. There's another way you can do this where you take a melamine board like this and you cut it down and you make some strips and then you screw those strips into it to do similar thing to this. Don't even waste your time with it. Spend a little bit of money to buy the forms. I have done it both ways, and this hands down is 3,000 times easier, and it gives a much better finish than using the melamine or building your own jigs with 2x4s or 1x2s or whatever you want to use. So definitely 100% recommend using this. Like I said, I've done it a couple of different ways, and this by far is the best way.
So it's like 7:30 in the morning. Your bikes?
Yeah.
It's 7:30 in the morning. The boys are ready to go ride their bikes, but we're going for a walk. Let's go. Crandall's out here working. We're gonna stop in and check on him, but very quickly. It's kind of been a different morning for us. I was up really early. The twins woke up, but I was able, got hair in my mouth. I was able to get them back to bed. And so it was like me and Maddie up for the first like 40 minutes this morning. And then the twins and then Crandall. So kind of just a different morning. Crandall's just out here working as soon as he could. So he actually made the boys breakfast. He made them oatmeal. For some reason, I can never make oatmeal the way Maverick likes it. So Crandall did it today. And Maddie, I think, went back for seconds. So kind of, well, it's a really good thing. So hi, Goosey. Wow! I haven't seen it.
Oh yeah.
With the lights.
So many lights in here when I look in the lights. Wow,
Yeah.
there's so many lights in here.
Yeah, there is so many lights in here.
I don't know where to the door. I don't think so.
What do you think, Marsh?
It also like makes you see what like the container actually looks like.
Yeah.
Because before it was dark and you couldn't actually tell. So definitely needs a paint job. Maverick and I are very much like, tell me the plan, like what are we doing today? And Mavi's struggling because today we just said, you know, let's just get through this morning where Crandall's working the shipping container. He wanted to be in there before the sun hits, and you guys, the sun just hit the shipping container. So I would guess he'll have like another 40 minutes in there. It's cool, but it's gonna heat up fast. And so he's in there right now. We're gonna go for our walk, and then we're probably just gonna come back home and make our plan for today. I don't really know, besides taking out the trash, I don't know what else we have planned.
So I've got the AC going. I've got this fan helping to blow air down the container, which is helping, but man, it is getting hot in here. The next step on this is to get it cleaned and get silicone all of the joints. I went and grabbed my silicone and it is gone bad. So I'm gonna have to go to the store and go get some more of that. Plus it's getting hot in here. So that's as far as we're gonna make it today, right now on this project. But this is definitely progress. Well, Marcy and I'll probably go to the store here pretty quick. I might just go grab it, go get the silicone, come back and show y'all doing the silicone, even if it's hot in here, because it won't take but 5 minutes to silicone it. And that way we're ready to pour it either this evening or tomorrow morning whenever we get around to it. Mavi, what are we gonna go do?
We're gonna look at the pond and see how it's doing. If it drained all the water, now we have to drain all the pond water. That's my pond water.
That's right. We're gonna go down to the pond that y'all saw in yesterday's video. Actually, I think we've been showing it in the last couple of days. I'm gonna put my muck boots on just in case.
Oh, guess what?
What?
We should ride bikes.
Yeah, let's ride our bikes.
Okay, I got my helmet. Guess
Okay.
what it saw?
What?
The baby duck.
What?
Yeah. You remember our last video, we got a baby duck catching? And it was cute, I loved it. And I didn't catch it today. So, hope I catch it tomorrow. I was here. And, yeah.
Here, bud.
So,
Are you having a good day today?
yeah, hope your money not fall out after you have money.
I don't have any money in my pocket. Want me buckle? Put your head up. There you go.
I didn't hear it quick.
If y'all remember yesterday, or actually, gosh, it's like 3 days ago now, when we rode down here, I had a bunch of money fall out of my pocket, and so that's what he's referring to. Hope your money doesn't fall out. Goose, you're coming. You crazy dog. Go, go, go! I crashed into ya.
Oh, it's full! Uh-oh.
I drained it last night.
Why drained it?
Huh?
Why you drained it?
Because once it's watered, we got to get the water off of it. So I was trying to get the water off of it.
And where
You want to
put
go look at the
water?
other side? Let's go see if the other side flooded or not.
Water side.
You leave your bike.
What?
You can leave your bike there.
I can come.
Looking good, looking good. It's pretty soft. So I want to try and get the rest of this water off of it. Are you going to stay there? Okay. So I need to get the rest of this water off. All of this up here. So I've got to get my down pipe. The down pipe I couldn't last night get it to twist off without the leverage of having another pipe, as you guys know. So what I'll probably do, oh, we got water right there. That's interesting. We got water right here.
I
I
got
didn't
water
expect to
over
have
there.
water up here.
I got with you.
Oh, maybe it just, oh no.
I got with you.
Okay. Don't walk in the mud, you'll sink. So here's our downspout. If I can get this. There we go, come on. Wiggle off of there. There we go. Now it'll drop down another 6 inches. So I want to walk over here and see what kind of progress we got over here. But I do want to give a huge shout out and a thanks to High C for sponsoring today's video. Y'all know those are the boots that I'm wearing, the High C boots. They're what I've been using for the last couple of years. Heck, it's what Mavi's wearing right now. His pair is over a year old, is over a year and a half old actually. And they have been an excellent, excellent boot. So they've got a wide variety from hunting boots to hunting waders to a really cute pair of pink rain boots that Marcy got for styling to just everyday muck boots. They all come in a bunch of different sizes, different variety. You've got stuff for the kids all the way up through the adults. So you'll be able to find something for sure that you guys like and that you want to use. They also have an amazing warranty that is super easy to use. I have used these boots for literally everything. I mean, during our rainstorms and our tornadoes, down to working on the farm every single day, I use their boots and have absolutely loved them. So if you haven't tried them, go down in the description, use the link down below and use the code EldredgeFam to get 15% off of your purchase and give them a try. So thanks IC for sponsoring today's video. Now let's see if we can get the rest of the water off of this pond. I can literally hear the boys at the house crying. That is hilarious. So it looks like the water never even made it down to the low spot down there. I didn't realize, but I guess there's a low spot right through here, and all of that water kind of caught and went out this way. I really thought it was gonna go right around the berm right here and down to the edge, but you can see all of this was bone dry before, and now it's green and wet. There's a puddle there. To be honest, I'm a little bit worried about this because I didn't want the water to go down this way necessarily. I wanted it to go that way. So we're gonna follow this water trail here for a second and see just where it went. It came all the way down here, huh? Okay, so it about stopped right here. There is a high spot right here. It even kind of went this way. I just want to know if it ever made it to the dike that's down yonder. So this is a high spot here, and it kind of goes a high spot there. So obviously it wasn't enough water to flood this area. This would be awesome to have flooded, and I hope to one day have this all flooded for ducks, like I was telling y'all yesterday. But right now, that's going to take a lot of rain. A lot of rain. And now looking at this, now I know it's going to take even more rain than I thought. But that's all right. We usually get some really big, heavy storms in the fall, and I can actually pump water out of the river, which is right here. Right now the river's dry, but when the ducks start raining, I can just pump as much water as I need out of there. Yeah, so that water did not make it down here at all. So what that tells me is there is a big low spot up there that caught all of the water that I put on this piece of ground right here. And that's good to know for next year, whenever we get to flooding this, and you know, just for future reference, that there is a big low spot right at the base of that tree. So we'll have a nice pond there, and we should have a nice pond here whenever we get enough water to actually flood it. But the millet is coming up amazing in here, or this is milo, sorry. So this is all milo. You can see all of the seed heads. This was planted the last week of May or the first week of June, I can't remember. And it is looking absolutely fabulous. Honestly, I'd probably plant all of it next year at that time, just because it grew super well. And I mean, this isn't going to be ready for dove season. It's going to be ready for duck season. So I'm a little bit worried about what we planted on that upper field. It's supposed to be a 60 to 90 day maturity, which would put us before our first frost, but I'm just not 100% confident in that. So we'll play it by ear. If it doesn't work up there, at least we got this whole area for it. If I can get enough water to actually flood this, that will be the key. So I know I've got enough water to flood that. I don't know if I have enough to flood this right now. So we're gonna be up to Mother Nature, which is pretty much the same story as always.
We made it home from our walk. I don't know where Colonel and Maverick are, but they have a goose. So I assume they're down at like the pond or something. The twins are just riding their bikes. We're hanging outside for a little bit before it gets way too hot for us to be out here. I think the high today is supposed to be like 104, 103. So just enjoying the last few minutes. It's like not even 8:30 and it's getting pretty hot. So, but the breeze does feel nice. And then we'll figure out what we're doing.
How's your walk?
It was good.
Boys have fun?
No.
They were miserable. They wanted to ride bikes. Harvey, come here.
How did it go?
Well, we got the forms built, but the silicone is gone bad, so we gotta go get some silicone to finish it.
From Home Depot?
Yeah.
Lowe's.
I'm trying to think if Dollar General has it.
No.
No, I'm pretty sure they do.
I can
Because
look.
they've got like a home section. Yeah, if you'll look, that'd
They
be
have
great.
call.
Yeah.
But you know what? Walmart would have it.
Yeah, Walmart would have it, but
And
Walmart's just as far.
No, it's... Oh. No, because if you went to Lowe's, you're looking at 35 minutes. Walmart's 22 minutes.
Yeah, that's true. Good job, man. I guess I could do that. I guess I could go to Walmart and go to Atwood's, because I'm thinking I'm going to go get the grass seed and grass seed this today.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Should we do that?
I would love that. Yeah, because the problem is no matter how much we clean inside, it's continuously dirty because there's a dog that rolls in this dirt. There's kids that play in the dirt. Obviously, he's going to stay dirty because his favorite thing to do is dig. But should we plant some grass?
Today.
I'd love to use the front of our house, and it would look a lot better if it had grass.
If we planted some grass in the front too. We can try. I don't want to do too much where it's not raining because I'm going to have to water it all.
True.
So I've got to... The nice thing with this is I can come disc it, grade it, and then throw the seed down and then drag it, and the seed will actually go under the dirt
And I think that
where the front yard wouldn't be.
I think that would look so much better, like even coming up to the house, because right now all you come up and all you see is dirt. Because it's dirt here, it's the dirt road, it's the dirt track, and then it's dirt back here.
Yeah.
It's like there's just so much
You
dirt.
want dirt bike truck
My
right there.
question is, what about the ducks?
I know, that's what I was thinking. First of all, they wouldn't be able to eat that much seed, and if it's mixed into the dirt, it's going to be better.
Yeah.
But
And it's nice because that's a really hot area. They don't hang out over
yeah,
there
it's not
during the day.
shaded at all.
Yeah.
So the only thing I can think is, first of all, I think we take them, all but the mom, like the 4 other babies, and we take them down to the other pond.
Why not keep the female up here? The one
We
know
could just
and
take the other 3 males,
Take the
because
3
we've got
males.
5 males right now.
Oh, we don't need 5 males.
No. So we can take them down there
Anytime
and
we
see
get
if
above,
can-
I think we said this. Anytime we get above 6, 7 ducks,
I go.
they start to die. The males always live.
Yeah.
Just the females that die.
So I think we may try that as well.
Okay.
But let's go to Atwood's then and see if they've got
Yeah,
what we
they
need.
don't. It's out of stock at our Dollar General.
See if they've got what we need, and we'll get both projects going.
Sounds great.
So it's like you guys have seen it, using my neighbor's tractor. He's super nice to let me use it, and I'm just gonna come. We'll get that. I've got the disc on it right now, so I'll come disc up everything, make sure it's loosened, which it's sand, so it's gonna be pretty loose, and then we'll just drag it and work it, and I'll show you guys how we're actually gonna plant that grass. We also got our mattress springs right here. That's what this is, and this, everybody in the comments was like, get a mattress spring for your drag. It works really good. Well, we got a new bed. Now we have a mattress spring. So we're going to grab that and we're going to hook that to our current drag. And we're going to drag both of those around as well to help level and smooth things out after we do the tractor work. So let's get the kids loaded up in the car and go to Atwood's. Want to go to Atwood's? You don't want to go to Atwood's? Why not?
Because I want to ride my bike.
You just want to ride your bike somewhere?
We had all the kids by us, and Crandall said let's get them in the car, and now they've all like fled. So did Crandall though. Hey Harvey, come park your bike.
Okay, well, his bike is about to disappear again.
Okay, well let's. Hey Mavi. Okay, Crandall's loading up the kids. I have like 3 minutes to shower and to change and get ready to go. This should be an adventure.
We made it, and the boys are excited. Are you excited?
I thought they get popcorn.
What? Think I'm...
I want to have popcorn because that's my favorite. It's only breakfast time, so we're going to have popcorn breakfast.
Mavi says we're having popcorn breakfast.
Mavi, you already had breakfast.
Remember, you had oatmeal. Wow, somebody's been dirt biking. You got mud all over your butt. Be good, okay? Don't climb out. You want some popcorn?
Not me.
I see the popcorn.
Okay, go get it. Or you want popcorn? Here you go, Bubs. Want some salt?
Mavi, you can sit in Daddy's shopping cart if you want.
Okay, I don't want to sit.
That's okay. You're gonna sit in there for a minute. Oh, look at this furniture, Mars. 50% off. We could get a porch swing. Oh, look at that. Perfect. Okay. There we go.
Oh, do we need spray foam?
No, we have a can of it already. All right, that is what we need. And tip here, if your countertops are white, use white silicone. If your countertops are dark, use dark silicone. It will save you a ton of effort and cleanup if your silicone sticks to the concrete at all. So definitely would recommend that. Well, what a bust, y'all. You know how much work it is to get kids loaded up and take them to the store? and then them not have what we need. So we did get the silicone, which is good, but they don't have the grass seed because I guess it's out of season. And this is a smaller Atwoods. I'm pretty sure the bigger one would have it, but we didn't go to the bigger one. We went to the closer one. Didn't even think about it. So I guess the grass seed's gonna have to wait another day. Oh my gosh, it's a major sauna in here. It is 10,000 degrees. But I'm gonna just get this done really quick with the silicone so that it can dry and I don't have to worry about it. And then when we're ready to pour, we can pour. We don't have to then silicone it and wait for it to dry. So I got the silicone here. This is what I'm using. It's just an all-purpose silicone. This is white because our countertop is gonna be white. What I want to do, now if you were doing this, there's a couple of different ways to do it. I want my corners to be squared off or barely rounded at all. You could do a big rounded edge. Now they do sell rounded edge forms, but if you wanted just a little bit of a round edge, you could get a scraper or something like that and scrape that silicone to get the profile you want. Like I said, we are going for just square edges, so I'm going to put down the smallest amount of silicone that I can to help give me that look that I'm looking for, which is that square edge. Now I just go back with my finger and really smooth it and push out everything that I can to give you that really clean edge. Just like that, that is all siliconed and ready to dry. And the next time we are out here, we will actually be pouring the concrete for these. Well, Mars, it's the 15th. I didn't get your entertainment center done by today, but I did start it. You're supposed to say thanks for starting it.
Thanks for starting it, love.
Yeah, no worries. We're so close to getting this thing done.
No, we're the exact same distance that we've been for a month and a half.
I don't think so. A month and a half ago, we didn't have the materials or the thing belt. Paxton. Wowza. Okay.
Thank you for starting the project.
You're welcome.
On the due date.
Yep. You act like you're mad at me, but we already discussed it.
I know. Colonel's going to get me chocolate cake.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But we are getting really close, so stay tuned for that. If you guys made it to this point in the video, go down and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And Marcy and I are going to go out there and pour the concrete tonight. Paxton, what is wrong, bud? I think you spilled, maybe. So we're going to pour that concrete tonight. Y'all will probably see that in tomorrow's video. Oh, he stepped on the plate. But thanks for watching, and we will see y'all tomorrow.